Well, I think it is important, first of all, that the President of the United States underscores our commitment to partnering with countries around the world and that we're not intimidated.
For years, whispers, speculations, and countless theories have surrounded former President Barack Obama. People have debated the truth behind certain lingering rumors, from political circles to online forums. But now, at 63, Obama has finally spoken, confirming what many have long suspected.
Put the country first and think beyond your own ego and your own interests and your own disappointments.
The revelation is shaking up conversations worldwide, leaving both supporters and critics in awe. What exactly has he admitted, and why did he wait this long? Buckle up, because this revelation might just change everything you thought you knew about America's 44th president. Let's dive in. The journey of Barack and Michelle Obama's love story. In a candid The Pivot podcast interview on October 29th, Barack Obama unveiled surprising insights into how he managed to win the heart of Michelle Obama, a journey that wasn't as smooth as one might imagine. Though Barack excelled in many areas of his life, winning over Michelle proved to be a test of patience, persistence, and charm.
This was funny. Don't act like all these women weren't trying to win.
Their paths first crossed in the summer of 1988, when Barack took a summer job at Sidley & Austin, a prestigious law firm in Chicago. At that time, Michelle had already made her mark as a sharp, respected attorney with an impressive future ahead. She was tasked with mentoring Barack, a role that exposed him to her intelligence, grace, and undeniable presence. From the moment they met, Barack found himself captivated by Michelle, but he quickly realized that she wasn't someone easily impressed. Michelle's initial rejection wasn't because she didn't like Barack. It was because she valued her professional boundaries. As someone dedicated to her career, she didn't believe dating a colleague, especially an intern, was a good idea. Barack, however, wasn't discouraged. Instead of retreating, he respected Michelle's dedication and made it his mission to show her that his feelings were genuine. Over the following weeks, he worked to connect with her, using his humor, sincerity, and growing admiration for her intellect and strength to break through her professional walls. Despite her initial reluctance, Michelle began to warm to Barack's charm, intelligence, and humor. Their conversation shifted from professional matters to more personal ones, and Michelle soon saw that Barack's interest in her wasn't just about physical attraction. He admired her mind, her commitment to her career, and her unwavering character. Slowly, her reservations started to soften, and before long, Barack's persistence paid off. They shared their first date, marking the beginning of a relationship that would later capture the attention of the world. Their connection quickly deepened. Barack's patience and Michelle's recognition of his genuine character set the foundation for a partnership rooted in mutual respect, shared values, and a deep sense of purpose. Barack often reflects on how grateful he is for Michelle's strength, independence, and high standards, traits that helped them build an exceptional partnership. In his podcast interview, Barack reflected on the complexity of pursuing Michelle, even though she was technically his supervisor. He explained that, while Michelle had been assigned to mentor him, their connection quickly transcended any hierarchical boundaries. Technically, she was my supervisor, but she wasn't supervising anything, Barack joked, clarifying that Michelle's role was more about guiding him around the office and ensuring he felt welcomed. Barack fondly recalled how he asked Michelle out just 2 weeks into his time at the firm. He was immediately taken by her intelligence and presence, so he decided to take a chance. But Michelle, aware of their professional dynamic, turned him down, explaining that she couldn't date someone she was mentoring. Undeterred, Barack responded, "You're not supervising anything," with a playful smile. While his response was lighthearted, it was also an attempt to ease her concerns about their professional titles. Michelle's hesitation ran deeper than workplace boundaries. She was focused on her career and wary of office romances. Seeing that her concerns weren't easily dismissed, Barack chose a more patient approach. When the firm hosted a barbecue, he seized the opportunity to spend more time with Michelle in a casual setting. As they shared laughs and conversations, Michelle began to see a different side of Barack, one that was genuine and compassionate. By the end of the evening, she offered him a ride home, and from there, their relationship began to evolve.
Michelle and Barack Obama are not shy about their love and affection for each other.
Barack, ever the optimist, suggested they stop for ice cream at Baskin-Robbins. turning the simple outing into their first official date. As they sat and shared stories, their connection shifted, their energy deepened, and Barack leaned in for a kiss, marking the beginning of a relationship that would go on to change the world. Looking back, Barack laughs at how determined he was in his pursuit of Michelle, even joking that he was willing to quit his job to ease her concerns about their workplace dynamic. But Michelle's reservations ran deeper than just professional boundaries. She was wary of the trifling behavior she had seen in many men. Her blunt honesty only fueled Barack's determination to prove that he wasn't like the others. Over time, his persistence and genuine interest won her over, and she saw in him a man of purpose, integrity, and respect. Their love story, which began with workplace banter, rejections, and a trip to Baskin-Robbins, grew into one of the world's most admired partnerships. Their relationship stands as a testament to the power of persistence, respect, and deep connection. Today, Barack and Michelle are celebrated not only for their professional achievements, but also for the love they share. But as their partnership has inspired millions, rumors of a potential divorce and marriage have started swirling. Could these claims be true, or are they just another unfounded speculation? Stay tuned to uncover the truth behind the whispers surrounding one of the world's most iconic couples.
This was the first time America got to know Michelle and Barack Obama as a very romantic, very connected couple.
Is the Obama marriage crumbling? Inside the body language. Recent speculation about the relationship between former President Barack Obama and his wife Michelle has been sparked by their latest public appearance, or more accurately, their lack of public closeness. Amid growing rumors, experts in body language have weighed in on their interactions, raising concerns about the state of their marriage.
An authority in body language has disclosed that former President Barack Obama and his wife.
The couple's most recent absence from key events has fueled these suspicions, with some questioning whether the two are on the verge of divorce. The rumors began when it was revealed that Michelle, who is 60 years old, would not be attending Donald Trump's 60th inaugural ceremony alongside her husband, who is 63. This absence immediately became a focal point for gossip, with some speculating that the absence was due to more than just a scheduling conflict. The speculation grew louder when Michelle also missed the funeral of former President Jimmy Carter on January 9th, further adding fuel to the fire. The last time the public saw the couple together was more than a month ago, during a private dinner outing in Los Angeles in mid-December. While the absence of Michelle from these high-profile events seemed peculiar, a body language expert, Judy James from the UK, was able to offer an analysis of their most recent public appearance. She had closely examined photos of the Obama's dinner date.
I am Barack Obama, and this is my wife, Michelle.
Hey, I'm his date.
Which were exclusively reviewed for DailyMail.com. According to James, the couple's interactions during the dinner suggested a lack of warmth between them. Barack appeared somber throughout the evening, and there was no visible sign of casual conversation or affection between the two. Even when they got into their waiting car, James observed that Barack walked behind Michelle rather than beside her, which she noted was an odd sign of distance. Michelle, on the other hand, seemed more upbeat, smiling brightly for photographers as she exited the restaurant, while Barack maintained a serious expression. This contrast in their demeanor was noticed not just in photos, but also in the moments after they got into their car. While Michelle's smile faded as she sat next to Barack, both of them appeared to be staring ahead in silence, further adding to the sense of emotional distance. James pointed out that this lack of visible closeness could be seen as a typical response to the glare of paparazzi, who often bombard celebrities with flash photography. However, she also noted the absence of any visible signs of affection, conversation, or even simple gestures of connection, which are often expected between couples, especially public figures. While Michelle maintained a cheerful appearance, Barack seemed to be in a much more solemn state, which only fueled speculation about their relationship. While fans and followers of the Obamas debated what their body language could mean, social media was abuzz with predictions. Some users were quick to comment on the apparent breakdown of their relationship, with one posting, "I'm calling it. The Obamas are getting a divorce." Others were less certain, pointing out that Michelle's absences could have a more political or personal significance, rather than implying any marital issues. One commenter noted that Michelle might have been making a political statement by skipping the events, suggesting that her absence at the inauguration and the funeral had little to do with her marriage. and more to do with her personal choices. Moreover, some believe Michelle's absence was rooted in personal grief rather than marital trouble. Some speculated that she could be mourning the recent loss of her mother.
The mother of former First Lady Michelle Obama, Marion Robinson, has died at the age of 86.
Which might have contributed to her reluctance to attend public events. One user argued that Michelle's decision to skip the inauguration wasn't about divorce.
So former President Barack Obama and his wife Michelle Obama. There are growing questions about some kind of divorce or separation.
But rather a reflection of her deep personal feelings about the political situation. Adding fuel to this interpretation, a source close to the family shared that Michelle did not want to attend Donald Trump's inauguration because she felt it would be disingenuous to do so. The insider mentioned that Michelle has always been selective about the public events she chooses to attend, making it clear that she wasn't eager to participate in events she didn't align with personally. There's even some buzz circulating that Barack Obama might be involved in an affair with Jennifer Aniston. This subtle yet powerful message made it clear that Michelle was more focused on her integrity and personal values, rather than on the opinions of others. But is there more to this story? Could there be a deeper political motivation behind Obama's actions? Or are there other factors that the public is unaware of? As we move forward, let's dive deeper into Obama's early life and how his background and political influence have shaped her choices over the years. Could this be the key to understanding her recent decisions? Stay tuned to find out more. Barack Obama's journey, from identity struggles to the presidency. Barack Obama's life story is a fascinating journey of overcoming challenges, discovering identity, and rising to unprecedented heights. Born on August 4, 1961 in Honolulu, Hawaii, Obama's early life was marked by a blend of two completely different cultures. His father, Barack Obama Sr., hailed from Kenya, a brilliant man who came to the United States on a scholarship to the University of Hawaii. His mother, Ann Dunham, was an American woman deeply passionate about exploring new cultures. Their meeting in a Russian language class led to a brief but profound love story that would shape Barack's early life in unexpected ways. However, their marriage ended when Barack was just 2 years old, leaving his mother to raise him alone in Hawaii. Growing up in a multicultural environment surrounded by his mother and grandparents, Obama developed an early awareness of his unique identity. He was raised in a community that celebrated diversity, yet Barack often felt like he didn't fully belong. As one of the few children of color at Punahou School, a prestigious private school in Hawaii, he faced constant questions about who he was and where he fit in. The racial divide in his school made him feel like an outsider despite his academic efforts. His classmates were primarily white, and he often grappled with the feeling that he was different, an experience that fueled the internal question that would shape his future: who am I? At the age of 6, Barack's life took another unexpected turn when his mother remarried an Indonesian man, Lolo Suatoro. The family moved to Jakarta, Indonesia, where Barack was exposed to a radically different culture. The stark contrast between the wealth of his new life and the deep poverty that surrounded him left a lasting impact on him.
It is a blessed place to grow up as a kid because you're outside all the time, it's safe, and there are people from all different parts of the world.
He witnessed homelessness and the struggles of the street children in Jakarta, an experience that stirred within him a desire for change. These formative years sparked his passion for social justice and reform, a mission that would define his adult life. During his teenage years, Barack turned to books for guidance. He devoured works by Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and various philosophical writings, seeking to understand racism, the role of the individual in society, and the injustices he had witnessed in his own life. These books fueled his desire for social change and ignited a deeper longing for a more equitable society. His academic journey took him to Columbia University, where he studied political science, before deciding to attend Harvard Law School. At Harvard, Obama excelled, eventually becoming the president of the prestigious Harvard Law Review, a rare accomplishment for a black student at the time. But despite his academic success, Obama faced the harsh reality of racism, even in the halls of one of America's most elite institutions. These challenges only deepened his commitment to fight for equality and social justice. After graduating, instead of choosing a high-paying job at a large firm, Obama returned to Chicago to become a community organizer.
But I think, being in a community where I was in the majority all the time.
This decision was pivotal in his understanding of the real issues facing marginalized communities, issues such as poverty, racism, and economic inequality. It was during this period that Obama realized meaningful change could only come through strong political leadership and systems built to promote fairness. In 1996, Obama took his first step into the political arena, running for the Illinois State Senate and winning. His victory was a crucial moment, marking the beginning of his rise as a promising young politician committed to social reform. As a state senator, Obama focused on issues that were close to his heart: criminal justice reform, education, and economic disparity. However, Obama's breakthrough came in 2004 when he delivered a powerful keynote speech at the Democratic National Convention. The speech, filled with hope and promise, drew the attention of the entire nation and catapulted Obama to national prominence.
Everybody who's willing to work for it have the ability to dream big and then reach those dreams.
He spoke of a different kind of America, one that could be unified despite its differences.
It has always been pretty good to kids with funny names who believe in a country where anything is possible.
This speech not only marked him as a rising star, but also opened the door for his eventual run for the U.S. Senate, where he won by a landslide, gaining a reputation as a politician who could bring change to Washington. His time in the Senate laid the groundwork for his run for president in 2008. After years of building a solid political foundation, Obama was ready to take on the biggest challenge of his career. The 2008 presidential race wasn't just a political contest. It was a movement, one that captured the hearts of millions of Americans who saw in Obama the embodiment of hope, change, and unity. When he won the presidency, he didn't just make history as the first African-American president, he became a symbol of a new era in American politics.
2008, and Barack Obama becomes the first African-American to win the White House.
But what happens when rumors and scandals threaten the foundations of a carefully built public image? Could these doubts about Obama's personal life undermine his leadership? Stay tuned, as Obama finally breaks his silence on the recent rumors surrounding his personal life and the whispers about his marriage that have captured the public's attention. The truth behind their strong marriage. Amidst struggles and rumors, Barack Obama opened up about the challenges in his marriage with Michelle during an appearance on The Breakfast Club, revealing that despite their disputes, they always maintained mutual respect. According to him, even in the most trying times, the couple never let their arguments escalate to the point of disrespect. Barack made it clear that the thought of divorce never crossed his mind. He said, "We were decent. Even when things were rough, we never dropped the fundamental respect for each other." He further explained that even when tensions ran high, they never belittled each other. Instead, they would express their frustrations with phrases like, "I love you, Barack, but this is driving me crazy," or "I respect you, but..." This foundation of respect, Barack believes, was what kept them strong through the toughest of times. He added that despite the occasional frustration, Michelle was a great woman, and he couldn't imagine being with anyone else. There's even some buzz circulating that Barack Obama might be involved in an affair with Jennifer Aniston, though she has firmly denied these rumors during an interview with her. However, despite their enduring love and respect, their relationship has faced its fair share of challenges, especially when it came to balancing family life with their demanding careers. When they had young children, Michelle found herself at times resentful of Barack's long hours and frequent absences due to his 6-hour round trip to work at the Illinois Senate. In his 2020 memoir, A Promised Land, Barack recalled a particularly emotional conversation with Michelle, where she admitted feeling overwhelmed, saying, "This isn't what I signed up for, Barack. I feel like I'm doing it all by myself." At the time, Michelle was hesitant about Barack's presidential ambitions, but as she considered the positive impact he could have on young black children, she came to support his decision. She came to support his decision. Even during their 8 years in the White House, their marriage wasn't without its struggles. Barack admitted that there was an undercurrent of tension between them during his presidency, which was subtle yet constant. The pressure of political life and public scrutiny took its toll on their relationship, but they both fought to maintain their bond. When Barack left office in 2017, they took time to reconnect and rekindle their romance. Barack shared that they spent a lot of time rebuilding their friendship and rediscovering the love that had always been there. but had been temporarily overshadowed by the demands of political life.
They're convinced they can exploit. There's an old adage that partisan politics.
Despite the ups and downs, the Obamas have been open about the difficulties they've faced and how they've worked through them. Michelle even humorously recounted on her podcast, The Light, that there were times she felt like pushing Barack out of the window. Though she was thankful she didn't give up on their relationship, she encouraged listeners to understand that relationships have phases, and during the tough moments, it's important to stay committed. You get to know there are going to be long periods when you can't stand each other, Michelle said. The feelings will be intense, but it doesn't mean you stop. She shared that if she had walked away during their hard times, she would have missed out on the beautiful moments they've shared since. Michelle's words serve as a powerful reminder of the importance of perseverance in relationships, even when things feel impossible. Through their highs and lows, the Obamas have remained dedicated to each other, strengthening their bond in ways that many can relate to. Their story is one of love, resilience, and the understanding that no marriage is without its challenges. What do you think about the rumors circulating over the internet? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section.